Hey guys, Chance Casey with Chance Casey Real Estate Group here, and just wanted to go over what selling a property looks like with Chance Casey Real Estate Group. When you are in a position where you're like, hey, I want to sell my house, Chance, most of the time you're either referred to us by past clients. About 50% of our business comes from our past clients. So thank you very much if you're a past client that's watching this. And about 30% of our business comes from online marketing. So like internet leads and stuff like that. So if you're one of those people that are first tuning in, signing up for our website, welcome and appreciate you guys being here. Now, when you're selling a property, getting the home ready to list is probably the most daunting thing, but it doesn't have to be, right? Having a realtor come out to the property to walk it and tell you what you can do to maximize your return on investment for individual little things around the house is definitely one of the first steps that you want to take. And you also just want to make sure that you're qualified to purchase on the other side of things. So before you even do that, I would say talk with a lender and verify that once you sell your property that you're able to finance on the other side of things. You want to make sure that your credit's not in a position where it was hurt. You want to make sure that you don't have any, outstanding items or anything like that. And you want to see if you can do stuff like a bridge loan, right? Where you can actually purchase before you even sell your house, which sometimes can just make the process easier overall. Now, once you've had the agent out to the property, what they should be doing for you and what I would be doing for you is running a CMA, comparative market analysis. And because I am a PSA certified realtor, which is a price strategy advisor, that's a little bit higher designation as a realtor. It means that I can do a CMAs similar to what an appraiser would do, but I'm not a licensed appraiser, of course. So it's still an opinion of value, just like an appraiser would be, I'm just not a licensed appraiser. So a little bit of a distinction there. But basically, we would do one of those for you so that you would know what price to set the property at and what days on market you should expect, right, when you actually delist the property. From there, we would run something called the net sheet for you, which would be how much money are you taking out of the property to be able to utilize the next one, which you'd then take to your lender to make sure that you're budgeting correctly on the buy side of things. So from there, we would help you get the property ready with our individual vendors. Now, on my vendor list, I have probably about 100 people, from handymen to plumbers to AC to roofers to landscaping, anything that you could think of. It takes a village to sell a house. And if you can think of it, we probably have it on that list. And if we don't, one of the things that I do for my clients is go out and I find people that are available to help them get the home ready to list it, right? From there, we would have professional photos done. Some of the things that we do a little bit differently from other agents is that we have twilight photos done. So it just puts the home in a better light. We'll do drone photos. If it's a larger property, it's got some land, stuff like that, or the community looks really nice. We'll do drone photos of that. We always do 2D modeling of the home and 3D modeling of the home. So you'll get like a 2D floor plan and you can actually like click around the actual listing and see it from different angles, which saves you a lot of time as the seller because the buyer's already got to see a 3D layout and walk through your house before they even walk through it. So you don't have to leave the house as many times for people that are just looky-loos, right? From there, once you actually get an offer, we help you negotiate to get it under contract, put it in escrow, negotiate terms that are applicable to your individual situation. So like, how soon do you need to move? And, just kind of walk you through that and go over, the finer points like, are they asking for the refrigerator, washer, dryer, any type of personal property? Is that, part of it? And then we would go through and actually help you negotiate for the repair items that the buyer is asking for. And then once we actually get closer to closing, of course, we've given them all the disclosures and stuff like that within the first 3 days. Once we get closer to closing, we'll actually set it up so that you're in title with the title company and that you guys have like a sign in and stuff. And usually you can sign about a week to 2 before closing as the seller. And then from there, of course, the buyer signs. You guys go ahead and close. The money is transferred to your account usually within 24 hours. And then you can utilize that to either buy the next property, or if you've already bought using a bridge loan or something like that, then you're just kind of done with the process and you can move to the next chapter of your life. So appreciate you guys listening to this video. Just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what the process looks like. Hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later.